What's up, guys? Welcome to the CyberHype. We are your hosts, Toshi, Vasilis, and Adonis, and this is your geek culture destination.
If you guys are into gaming, anime, tech, sci-fi, geek shit, you found the right channel.
And we will be live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to tune in for some geek culture shit, this is the place to be. So tune in, boy, to the CyberHype.
Yeah.
I mean, look, let's go down this list and see what this motherfucker talking about. Number 10, could Minato, for sure. For sure. That motherfucker is the sauce. Couldn't Kakashi. I agree. I agree with these two so far. I think Kakashi was maxed. It had kind of proven when he lost his fucking what's his name's Sharingan. Even though he was Kage, like he didn't get any saucier.
Right.
Yeah. Could Itachi? Facts. I think so for sure. Couldn't Jiraiya? I agree. But then I also don't agree.
I think Jiraiya would have been able to.
I think he actually might have been able to because, if we're looking at it from a perspective of he was putting himself on the front lines at all times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was like always on some shit mission, on some crazy mission with Itachi. Like them two were in cahoots. They were in cahoots with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they put themselves always in a fucked scenario. So if that shit wasn't, if those scenarios weren't there, I mean, I think Jiraiya, he probably would have mastered the sage shit. He probably would have done some other shit.
Yeah, I think so.
But
he could have got a little stronger for sure.
So I don't know. I feel I might be on the line with that one. Could possibly.
Can we get a screenshot of Jiraiya's nose though, please?
Bro, that shit is that nose, bro.
What?
Oof.
Yeah, I need a screen cap of that, please, chat.
No cap. It's a no
Close
cap
up.
nose. Could Nagato? Yo, look at this. Nagato's on this list. Okay, this person has a pretty solid list so far.
Okay.
So far.
So, all right. I know we still got 5 more. We got 5 more. Couldn't Uraku? Yeah.
Nah, that's a given.
Yeah. That's easy. Could Orochimaru? I'm with that. I'm actually with that. I feel like because my man's are super smart. I mean, think about it though. Like, low key, like Orochimaru is the only real motherfucker that's still doing his thing.
True. He hasn't changed. Like he's still doing his normal shit.
I'm
still
like
experimenting on motherfuckers.
But he's still experimenting on shit.
Still creating shit.
And nobody's really fucking with him like that.
Ain't nobody fucking with him.
Like,
I think people just realize they can't stop him.
They can't kill him. So they're like, look, like I'm still gonna be here. So either you just let me do what the fuck I need to do. You can keep monitoring me if you want to, but you can't kill me. So
right.
I mean, you can kill me, but you're not killing me, bro.
Right? You know what I mean?
Like I'm coming back, bro. You're just stalling me. Like just let me do what I'm doing.
He's like, you know what he reminds me? He's like Frieza and Batman. If there were like one person, like you have like this, like he's always like hella steps ahead of you, but then he just does what the fuck he wants to do, and he keeps coming back to life. Like it's like, look, I'm coming back. I'll be back. So don't worry about it. Couldn't Kabuto? I agree. I feel like Kabuto he was maxed.
Yeah, he was.
He was an interesting character, and then I felt like they wrote him into some weird shit. Personally, that's just how I feel about it. Like, how did you guys feel about Kabuto as a character?
Yeah, he was tight at first. You know, he was the tightest character with glasses, I think.
That's a category. That's the category. Hey, you the tightest motherfucker with glasses.
What's the tightest character that wears glasses, bro? That's a whole genre right there. That's a whole.
That is true. He started out so different, and like how he ended up with his sage power and stuff,
bro.
I feel like because he was like on Orochimaru's dick so tough. It was just really weird to me. Like
he was worshiping that motherfucker a lot.
But then he had like his own. He's like, "Well, I'm gonna do." I don't know. There's just something weird about it.
His own motives.
but it was just it was just really strange.
I agree with that.
it was like you were trying to be Orochimaru, but like I want to do it my way. It's like, all right, like it just felt weird. Like I don't know. He was like, I'm not Obito, but I'm not Orochimaru. I'm gonna find my own lane to be evil. Like
right.
It was just weird. It was just weird to me. Like I don't know. But Kabuto, okay. Could Madara Uchiha? I actually agree. Actually.
Madara for sure.
Because if that motherfucker, if Hashirama didn't exist, if that nigga didn't exist to stop this nigga would be it.
He'd have been running things.
That's true.
Bro, I was no bullshit. I was getting ready for the show the other day, and Toshi, we got on the live for after show, and I was telling him, I was like, bro, I literally just clicked on a video and watched like the beginning of this nigga whooping up on the Shinobi Alliance, and I was like, I just forgot how fucking ridiculous that sequence is.
Yeah. Like this a super nerfed version of him just smacks everyone like their fodder. I was like an entire squadron.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The sauciest shit I probably seen in Naruto was this nigga catching the kunai, taking the paper bomb off, throwing on my nigga, and then throwing it back at dude. I was like, nigga, run! Like you. That's it. You've never seen that. You've never seen that.
Oh, that's
fucking
funny.
Run away, my guy. Like just run. If somebody caught something I threw and took the bomb off and taped it to my man's.
And then threw it back at you.
And then threw it back at me. I'm telling everybody, cat, run. Like,
yo, we weren't prepared.
That was my best move. That was my best move. Run, everybody, run. Like, no, bro, come on. That's it. It's done. It's done. Like, yeah, that shit was fucked up, bro. That's just fucked up. And then this motherfucker threw his fucking flame shit, and you had like 8 water niggas try to block it because they're like, nah, this shit's too big.
Bro,
nigga. Right. And you not even at full power? Nah, run. Nah. Yeah, I feel like if he didn't get stopped like that, he would have obviously figured out the Renegon shit on his own. Or Black Zetsu, you know. So, and that, I feel like that's the other part where I'm just like, bro, come on, man. But it was really Kaguya because it was his essence. I'm like,
I really wish they could have wrote that in differently, man. Because that whole Black Zetsu thing was just like so stupid. I was like,
but it's the essence of Kaguya, and it's like,
I'm down with Kaguya and everything that happened after. That in particular is stupid.
And then couldn't Fugaku. So they said he couldn't. And I'm kind of in the agreement of that he couldn't because he was already an older man. He was already maxed. It was like, that's like saying fucking the third Hokage could have gotten saucier. Like he was already out of your prime. But
you said how old was he though?
I mean, he was old enough to be an elder. He was the head of the clan. Head of the police force. So I mean,
how old was Jiraiya?
I mean, I'm not sure how old Jiraiya was. The third was the god of Shinobi. The third was the god of Shinobi because of what this motherfucker mastered all chakra natures. He learned supposedly every jutsu imaginable, except for the flying Raijin, which is really weird. I'm just confused by that. Like, hold on. So you never learned the flying Raijin, huh? Was it because it came after this nigga? No, because the second figured it out. He's the one that created that shit. It's really weird, but whatever. I'm nitpicking, but I don't know. But they say he couldn't. He said Fugaku was the leader of the police in Uchiha clan. Fugaku and the rest of Uchiha were growing frustrated at the Hidden Leaf's behavior towards the Uchiha clan. Fugaku was not powerful enough to take on the Leaf Elders on his own, which proves that he was not at the level required to become an elite ninja.
But they're saying that he can't level up, though?
I mean, I think maybe they're looking... I'm personally just looking at it from a potential standpoint. That's the only thing I'm looking at it from. Like, if you're the head of something, and I don't know, I feel like to that point, kind of like you were running shit, and like you're like, look, we got to figure something out because we couldn't even do what we needed to do. Like I don't know what your plans would have been. Like what would have been his level.
I mean,
we never really seen much on him. Though.
How many times have the Hidden Leaf done some shit and they'd be like, oh wait, we wasn't ready.
What do you mean?
Same situation. Like motherfuckers get in and have to regroup and go back and be like, well, let's figure this shit out. And then come back to the fight.
Right. But I feel like that's what I'm saying though. That's what I mean. I feel like to that point, like you were max. You had no more potential. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whoever was running the Leaf at the time, which was the third Hokage, he was maxed. He was at his limit. Like he couldn't do any more. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like having something like Itachi, where this motherfucker, his son, who was doing some crazy shit, his son took out his whole fucking clan. Like, I don't know.
But I think that just shows the potential of the clan itself. It just depends on the motivation of how hard somebody wants to work for something.
I mean, does it though? Because I mean, if that was like nobody in the clan wanted to work that hard except for Itachi, nobody.
I mean, Itachi, Sasuke, that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess so because they didn't have the motive behind it.
Okay. What if it wasn't about?
It was a village.
What if they were just prodigies?
They were just all, you know what I'm saying, living in a village. They didn't think that they needed to be any stronger, right? They were surviving, right? So they didn't have any threats that was like, yo, we got to get stronger to defeat them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Compared to like a Hidden Leaf where everybody was after them. And they was like, well, we got to get stronger because we got to defend ourselves.
So you think Fugaku could be on this list? Is what you're saying? You think he probably could be on this list?
I feel like, and honestly, I don't know, because the strongest Uchihas we've seen is just the two.
The two, Itachi and Madara.
Yeah. So that shows you the potential of the Uchihas, though, right? Or is it just them specifically?
I think it's just them specifically, personally, because I mean, if you look at it from this whole idea of who was saucy in the clans, like there was only a couple of them that were saucy. Like if that was the case, everybody would be like, nah, fuck the Uchiha. Like, and I mean, obviously they had this whole idea because of like, look, these niggas got a crazy jutsu, obviously. But I feel like maybe there was balance because you had the Byakugan clan as well, which was the most powerful. I'm still trying to figure this out. They nerfed the Byakugan. They just nerfed it. But then they give it to the Otsutskis, and it's like, well, I'm confused. Like what? None of the Otsutskis have Sharingan. They all have the Byakugan. So it's so confusing. That shit is so confusing. I don't know. But I mean, Neji
maybe it's limited by the chakra pool you have.
Maybe. Did Itachi have phenomenal chakra? Did he have more than average?
I don't know. Did he have a phenomenal chakra? Toshi,
did you have phenomenal? Was your chakra phenomenal?
Hey, you got some phenomenal chakra there.
You was hitting all the chakra points. You know what I mean?
Hey, girl, come in. Let me hit them chakra points.
Hey, girl, let me hit the chakra points. Let me get deep within them chakras.